All right, guys, we're back with another replay analysis. Go to patreon.com/Gibbs00 to get your plays analyzed. This one was actually a gift over to Vamosia. We're going to call him Vam. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. It's actually a gift by his teammate, Road to Grand Trash. This is a Champ 2 lobby, but Road to Grand Trash, he says he already has an account in low Grand Champ. He's just playing with a friend on a different account. So let's get into this. Let's get into this replay 2v2. And, yeah, let's do it. Again, go to patreon.com/Gibbs00 to do your stuff. So this is one thing I never do, and I really should. I love these half flip to boost grab diagonal kickoffs. I think that's fantastic. That's something good to learn for all the kids out there. I never do it, but I should. Now, one thing is he turns to his net. I don't mind this at all. But obviously that this ball goes really, really far out. So I'm actually surprised he chases this so incredibly hard. He probably wants the challenge. The problem is when you're seeing this kickoff, you just see what boost grabs happen. Road to Grand Trash, he does get a boost, but it is all the way on the other side of the field. So that's kind of what you have to base your knowledge on, right? Where it's like, well, if I go for this and I mess up, this could be a problem. So that's why I probably would have let Ramsey just do whatever he wanted. Because Road to Grand Trash would have been right on top of him from behind and was able to challenge the ball. So I don't really like this idea of going for this play. You also don't know exactly what Rams is going to do right away. But he does go for this, but he tries for a late 50-50 and kind of messes it up. But it's just a little bit risky when you could have let Rams just hit it right into you, honestly. Probably wouldn't have been too big a deal because, again, the pressure from Grand Trash from behind would have helped. Nice 50-50 here. Just extremely patient play. He knows that he has this locked up. He doesn't have to worry about it too much. So just stay behind that ball. Make sure it spills out the right way. Now his teammate will take the ball forward. Ooh, Crone with the save. It was a hard read. And I like the idea here, honestly. He probably doesn't have a clean power shot here, where he's probably going to hit it extremely weak. Like, the only thing I would say is if you are going to try and take the shot from here, you want to shoot it inside post and hope that Kronos gets a little bit scared and tries for a pre-jump. Then you could try and just throw it in low on this side. But I do like his second option here of trying to trap it, throw it up to himself, and get one extra touch and beat Kronos out. Just hits it maybe a little bit too hard, like Kronos just kind of reads it pretty well. But it does turn into a solid 50-50 in terms of a rebound, which is great. So this pressure, like, obviously started with his teammate. Kronos tries to make the save, but at least both of them are now kind of in net. So this is better than just throwing it to the left and then having the save come out towards the wall. He stays behind it, forces a rebound out, while Rams has to stay back a little bit just because he's worried about the actual shot. So good pressure by both of them. And not a bad play by Vam, where he had to readjust. Obviously not reading the poster extremely well. So good play. Nice play here. Try and throw it to open space for his teammate. Maybe throw it a little bit softer next time. He does hit this relatively hard. But it's a good idea to try and give your teammate some open space. Just kind of wait out these rebounds. Surprised he doesn't fly for this. At this point, like in twos, you can't be in that middle ground of like, should I go or not? You either have to decide right away to not go for it or just kind of go for it. At this point, honestly, probably should have went for it. He could have flown for this and at least caused a 50-50. He probably would have won this ball straight out, I think. But he decides not to. Now he's got to retreat with like barely any boost. Luckily, it didn't really matter too much, but it does put them on the back foot here a bit. Ooh, this was dangerous. I'm surprised he doesn't jump. So right here, ball comes out. I like the idea of going for the attack. Like, obviously, everyone goes for this ball. But again, it's not a huge deal because the one guy that just went for the pass used up all his boost in the air, and the other guy, you just don't want the shot to come out. So on defense, again, I don't mind double commits as long as you actually get the play off. The problem is he doesn't jump here. I don't like that. Sure, you have a chance to do a half volley like off the floor and stuff, but if someone's about to take a shot, you dive for that ball, and you make sure that it's saved. Never stay on the ground when you know that a shooter is available. Right here, not a huge fan of this shot. He doesn't have a lot of boost, so I understand the reasoning. But one thing he could have done is actually just gone to the left of this ball, side flipped right. And basically what that does is it locks up Rams where he can't come out because he's expecting a shot from you. But your teammate, he just grabbed that mid boost, and he would be open for a play. So right here, it would have been great to just fake out Rams, who's in net, and just gone to the side and side flipped it where you barely even hit the ball. It won't go that far. And then let your teammate do a play with his 100 boost. Because right now he has 0 boost, obviously. So this is not going to really work out. Now, if you're by yourself and you have 0 boost, sure. Like, I don't mind this shot. It's not the end of the world. You throw it kind of directly at him will force a juicy rebound. And it still could force a juicy rebound. But you had an option to have your teammate with 100 boost make a play. All right, wait this out. It doesn't work out for him, but he's back far enough, so it shouldn't matter too much. Not the greatest aerial, though, for a save. Ooh, his teammate almost actually put it in, too. So I like this idea of, like, he's kind of inching forward and wants to make a play, but he's still back enough that he can make the save. The problem is he just doesn't make a great save. It is a hard ball to make a save on, but the one thing you don't want to do is just hit this directly back up so it lands right in front of your net. You want to either try and drive this really hard, like off your backboard and high, so it makes them fly for it and try for an aerial shot, or you want to safely put it in the corner. That's the number one option. But if you can't do that, then just throw it really hard off your own backboard. Don't try and like deflect it up or whatever. Like if you are having a hard time with aerials like this, it is better to just hit the ball really hard off your backboard. It's an easier hit for him, and it's still a hard play for them. It's not the best play, but it is better than that play, which is causing some havoc here on the backside. Good save by his teammate there, just jumping in front of it to block it. I like this idea. Nice pressure here. Even with the demo, he knows that everyone's kind of going back, not a ton of boost, and everyone's turned around on blue side. So he stays with this ball. The only thing I don't like is him trying to just like pop it over. He should have probably tried to fake one way or the other and either gone more far right or more far left. Like honestly, on plays like this, I love to do where I fake it left and then I try and hook around the ball like in the last second, side flip into it, then it goes to the wall, then he has a chance to grab mid boost because the other guy's probably going to dive for it. But he kind of doesn't do anything with this. He kind of just throws it directly at him. Again, not the end of the world because he's probably not making a play where his teammate is going to be able to score right away. But yeah, right here, both of them just have to be careful. They're on top of one another. Probably should have just rotated out because his teammate was around the area, but that's okay. No real threat there, so it's not the end of the world. Wait this ball out. That's a double commit. Oh, no. His teammate misses this ball. So right here, it's all about, all right, they're both in the air. This is actually an extremely easy goal in twos. I think his teammate just, yeah, he just kind of whiffs, honestly. I don't want to say too much bad stuff because he did give this replay to his friend. But it looks like because he had no boost, that's why he gets the whiff. Like, obviously, that they just want to hit this ball forward. So, not a bad play by Vam here where he doesn't realize that that's about to happen. So, it's hard for him to make that play. One thing I would like to see here, it looks like mid-boost might have been available. Let's see. No, his teammate probably grabbed it. I don't know. He did turn back around. So, mid-boost was available. So, right here, I would like to see him just pick up that mid-boost instead of doing this flick into the corner. There was a threat of him getting demoed, but I think he would have been okay. But he does still make the play. Throw it mid, so that works. But I would have just liked to see him get a little bit more boost here at some point. Right here, he tries to come back and play. It's understandable. They're all out of position, so even with 0 boost, that's a play you want to try for. But it doesn't work out. But now he can cycle out here and try and grab some boost. Surprised he doesn't. Okay, like he's going for the welfare pickups. It's maybe taking a little bit longer, but his teammate makes the play. He's just kind of waiting this ball out. Right here. So again, he's like in that in-between space, right? Where he's like, should I go or not? And he keeps going in between. He's got to be careful about that. Right here, he does it again where he like starts to move up, then turns away last second. Now it's a little bit of a harder play for him. He does make it. So good play there, but it's mostly because Rams kind of just hits this really, really poorly. But good play there to just interrupt. And interruptions are always good in twos if you have a chance when you are that front man. So makes the play happen. But he's just got to be careful about being in between two thoughts there, being aggressive or passive. That should have been a goal. Just kind of whiffs on this. He knows that the other guy went for the boost on the left. He knows he has plenty of time, or at least he should, based on the kickoff. But it looks like he just rushes it, / just reads it poorly. And Kronos actually went for that, too. I'm actually surprised there. I want to go to fly view real quick just to see where he was exactly. Yeah, Kronos may be a little bit closer than you would think, but still, like, that whole time, you have to know that's your ball. So, we'll move on. You missed shot, it happens. That's Rocket League for you. Like, you're never going to get, like, perfect shots every time. Right here, I'm surprised he doesn't go for this ball. Let's go back here to the play. Like, Kronos, he should know right now that Kronos does not have a lot of boost because he didn't grab mid boost. He grabbed the other corner, then came all across the field to challenge. So once this pass comes out, like, a lot of knowledge, of in-game knowledge of what players are going to do or where their rotations are is just based on boost control. He should know that he has boost control here and that this is his ball. That Kronos doesn't really have a great play there. But he kind of bails off of it. It gives Kronos an out and allows him to possibly get some boost. This was a super dangerous play, though. Surprised he doesn't challenge this one a little bit earlier or tries to throw it back into the same corner. But he does make the play. So, well done to him. But it is a little sketch. Right here, I would have liked to see him, since his teammate is back. Right here, he could have half-flipped out of this. Just backflip to the half-flip, which is very easy to do if he doesn't know how to do it. Just do a diagonal flip and just cancel your flip about halfway through. So if you're doing a diagonal backflip, just hold up on your analog stick afterwards. The side flip you cannot cancel, but the front and back flips you can. So he would have came out on top there and been trying to get some momentum going forward. He doesn't grab boost here, but that's okay. I don't mind this play here either. He just kind of jumps just to make sure Rams has no shot. Maybe, like, if you saw Rams a little bit earlier, he would have known he didn't have to jump. But he didn't. So he just wanted to make sure on defense, making a play. Which is fine. Ooh. But it didn't work out for them. His teammate as well just goes for the boost greed. Not expecting Rams to get the shot, and Rams gets the shot. So there you go. But that's why those passes are always so dangerous going into the midfield. It's because you are always so worried about a shooter. So sometimes you'll jump a little bit early. Sometimes it's good to see if you can see where the other guy is, but you won't always have that option. Good shot here. Nice finish by his teammate. He had the pass or a shot. Kronos, I don't know what he's doing. He's spinning around in circles over there. But well done. Throws it to the right. He could have shot it. He could have passed it. He kind of did both. So, works out. Oh, why turn around here? So right here, he lands, and then you see where the ball is going. This is an ideal situation for you. Kronos has no boost. He has to try and retreat, but he still turns back. Don't turn back there. As soon as you see that 50-50 go your way, you have to attack this. He could have maybe made a 50 on Kronos. Maybe Kronos wins this anyway, but still, that was a golden opportunity. At least he grabs the boost, a nice back pass. So, against some boost starve. He should know that Kronos has no boost now. So, his plays can be a little bit different. Ooh, I'm actually surprised here. So, he makes this play, and it's not the greatest, obviously. Like, it just rolls in front of the net. But at this point, just drive to the other corner boost and just keep boost starving. I'm not a big fan of him just completely leaving here when he could have grabbed the other boost when you have pretty decent control there. Sure, Rams can throw it deep, but you can still rotate back on that. And that's knowing that Kronos really doesn't have a lot of boost. Instead, he kind of is just in the middle of nowhere. He kind of rotates away from his net here, which is odd. So you always want to rotate back post just so the whole play's in front of you and you can position based on it. But he rotates in the middle of the net and then just kind of turns around the other way. Like maybe he's expecting his teammate to pass it to him through the other corner. But if he rotates back post there, then he can make that play instead of rotating in the middle of the net. Okay, see what shot he has here again. It's another kickoff shot that he has a chance for. So we see here Rams went for the boost. As soon as you see that, you probably know he's not challenging on this play, and you might have a little bit more time. So again, he kind of hurries it, and that's all based on position of the other players. So 2 hurries right there. It's a weak shot. It puts his teammate in a bad spot, and Rams scores. So just gonna be a little bit more patient on these kickoffs because that's like the easiest time to know where the other guys are. Okay, so this kickoff. You know Kronos is going up too, so just go for it as quickly as you can. Not sure if he even did the double jump area, but we'll see. Yeah, sort of. Not the cleanest, but that's fine. He still makes the play. See what his teammate does. Ooh, gotta be careful. So once again, here, he's a little bit in between decisions. He starts to move up, and then he's like, wait a minute, I probably shouldn't be here. But then you're just in this middle ground, and now Kronos gets a free clear where you're completely out of position. He will get back in time. You just gotta tap that around the side, but just gotta be a little bit careful about this one. Nice dribble here. He has no boost. Should call that out to his teammate if he's not. All right, so I get it. 0 boost, you can't do a lot. The one thing you can do with 0 boost that works pretty effectively is put the ball in front of you. Then when someone challenges, you have to jump. This is just lazy. Like, he throws this ball out, and he doesn't jump. Jump and use your flip here to get a 50-50 and try and spill it out sideways. Instead, like, you're going to lose this 50-50 every single time when you don't jump. See, the other guy jumps, it goes right over his head. There's no reason to not jump there to go for a 50-50. Like, maybe he's trying to fake, but he has 0 boost, so, like, it's not really going to work anyway. So there, you just have to jump. You have to jump for that 50-50 to just try and spill it out sideways for a teammate. One, you're in a great spot. Your teammate's in the open, so you want to spill this out. One way to do that, you want to hit it low. Because if you do a 50-50 and it goes high, well, then your teammate probably doesn't have a chance to score. If it's low, he has a chance to score. So you also want to jump because of that. Because you want to pin that ball down on the ground. He jumps late for this, but he still makes the play. It's all right. All right, let's pick up some welfare. Just check out this play. Ooh, the shot by his teammate almost works. But again, he moves forward. Then it's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be here. And I get it. Like, this one's a little bit different because it's like it's so close to the goal. So it makes a little bit more sense there. But he's got to be very, very careful about that indecision. Okay, wait this ball out. He should be able to challenge this. Right here, I would have liked to see him jump early. Because he should know right here he's not going to beat this guy up the wall. Just because, one, he has no boost left, and the other guy's closer. So right there, like, if you are going to make this challenge, the fastest way up the wall is just jump instead of going up the curve. So he could have at least got a piece of that ball. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world, that play. It's just something to try and keep your eye on for the speed. Right here, he goes for the block from Ramsey, but Ramsey feels backwards. Wasn't expecting that. Which is fine. Sorry my sound cut out there. I'm having weird issues with my sound and my webcam. I'm sorry. Alright, so you see what he can do here. Oh, no! He rushed it. He rushed it. He has a chance here to shoot off the bounce. Could hit it top shelf anywhere. So the reason why you want to shoot off the bounce is because you want to use the ball's momentum like in your favor. When you wait, when the ball's coming down, it's a lot harder to counteract that speed and shoot it high. But if it bounces, then it's already got momentum going up high, and then all you got to do is just push it forward, mostly, and it'll do its momentum itself in the vertical axis. But here, he just rushes it. He just panics a little bit. He has a chance for the nice high shot. Instead, a super low shot. Obviously, I think we all know you don't want to shoot low. You want to shoot high when you get a chance, when there's goalies in net, but it doesn't happen there. Just gotta be careful. Again, another challenge where he doesn't jump. Now, this play, I think he's trying to trap it low, to be fair, and just gets a little bit of a mistouch. Plus, Kronos challenged him maybe earlier than he thought. But just got to be careful on these challenges. You got to get those wheels off the ground. Oh, this is sketchy. Surprised he jumped for it, but he did. So now he's up there. Now he's got to do something with it, right? So you want to try and keep it high. He kind of does. At least waste a little bit of time. But that is going to be a free possession for blue side. Nice save by his teammate. Let's see what he can do on the shot. Just waits a little bit too long on this one. And I get it. It's hard to read these bounces because it's so close to the curve. But like plays like this, or like when you are able to read these bounces a lot quicker, speed will win you games. And this one is just a little bit slow on it. His teammate is there to bail him out. Just got to be careful. He's doing a good job, I think, throughout this game of picking up the small pads, though. For the most part, just to have some boost available. Nice play here. He gets called off, or he gets called on by his teammate, I would assume. So, good play there. Let's see if we can follow it up the wall and throw it center. Nice, nice. Not the hardest hit, but that's okay. You generally want to just smack it as hard as you can off the backboard, but I think it was just a mistouch a little bit. Which is fine. Okay, so you got to be a little bit careful here. I like the idea of backing up first. Wait it out. Nice power clear. Surprised he actually jumps through this. So here's the thing. on plays like this where it goes off the backboard. Now, I know, like, if you're a god, go ahead and jump and double tap these in. 1, this is a really hard angle. 2, it's very hard to read off the backboard. 3, both of them jumped. That's the key there. Once both blue players jump, you're not going to win this ball. Like, your best option when both of them jump and you jump is that they both miss, and then you somehow score this insane double tap angle. But if they both miss, your much better option is to stay on the ground, reposition for the ball to just bounce off the back wall, and then you just get a wide open net shot. So if you see both defenders jump, you should never jump here, because you could just do the same exact thing by being on the ground and getting a power shot. So right here, he jumps. It's kind of a wasted opportunity because blue side hits it. Now he's kind of out of boost and has to retreat all the way back and is out of position. The other thing with this play is when both do jump on blue side, it's still a tough play, and there could be a juicy rebound. So if you're on the ground, then you can make another play. So right there, where that ball kind of floats above the net, he could have jumped then, hit it off the backboard to his teammate for a shot. Doesn't happen. Something I see a lot of people do is they'll throw it off the backboard and immediately jump for it, even when the other team jumps for it. It's like, it's just not needed. Okay, a little bit of the back pass. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Nice defense there. Bailing out his teammate a bit. Okay, 0 boost again. To be fair, he's not watching this replay while this game is going on. But again, 0 boost and you don't jump on the challenge. That is your best option, is a 50-50. And you don't jump and the ball goes skyrocketing over your head. Come on, man. 50-50 fundamentals. You jump for the ball. All right, you're throwing it deep. This play, I don't mind, like, the threat of, like, hey, I'm going to challenge you, and you don't actually go for it. It's fine if you're rotating out. You try and hope that Kronos just hits it wildly and your teammate gets a rebound from it. All right, settle him down. Nice boost grab. Okay. This play, I don't mind. Again, probably would have preferred to jump, but he did do better here where he puts the ball off of his hood right before the challenge, which is good. But again, maybe jump for it. Might help a little bit. But that one is not that egregious. All right. Oh, Kronos, easy ball. Should be game. Oh, God, no! So close. They both try and get here. Completely understandable that both go for it. Grand Trash just gets it his way. Honestly, I don't know. He might have scored it without that bump. I don't know. It's very hard to tell. But I like the idea. Nice boost grab here. Ooh, he barely gets the boost. Maybe took a little bit too long here, but still he barely gets it. So that's fine. Just get back now. Just grab the other boost. There you go. Just boost starve out that corner. There you go. Now he's got nothing. So Kronos has no boost. Oh, the own goal almost happened there. You should know that Kronos doesn't have a lot of boost still, but this play doesn't work out for them. He kind of jumps maybe a little bit late. Like maybe he's a little bit too slow at this ball, and obviously that's hindsight. It's 2020 here. He was going supersonic, so. But his teammate also goes up for the ball. Now they got to hustle back. That's one of those where it's like you think you have that 50-50, but you have to remember that someone that's on the ground will always move faster when they first do their double jump aerial than you will. So you always got to be careful of that when you're in the air. Okay, this play right here. Again, he's kind of in between. Probably could just turned around, and obviously, again, hindsight's 2020. This play doesn't work out. It's a low shot by his teammate that puts him in a bad spot too, but one of those in-betweens gets him caught. That one, at the very least, he actually goes for this, which I kind of like. Because he actually decides, all right, I am going to go for this instead of just being completely nowhere. Just gets beat out, you know. It's that simple. I think he doesn't do a double jump area that well here. It's okay. It's not terrible. But just gets beat out. And that happens in twos. It's going to happen in overtime. But most importantly, if you learn anything from this replay analysis, is if you have 0 boost, generally you want to force a 50-50, but you got to jump. You gotta jump. But besides that, nice replay here by Vam. We can call him Vam. And he can thank his friend, Grand Trash, for sending in the replay. And thank you guys for watching. Sorry, I have the hiccups or something. I don't know what's going on. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.